All right, YouTube, at you. Another story, another video. So, everybody knows what this COVID-19 stuff is really driving people crazy. You know, I don't know when you people are going to wake up. You know, I've been into stores, and I've seen people just freak out. I actually had a lady, I was walking in a store, walking in a gas station, wasn't wearing my mask, and she just was standing next to the door, had a mask on, maybe in her 60s, late 60s, and there was a couple other people in the store. One did not have a mask on, other guy did, and I walk in the door and she just, you don't have a mask on! You don't have a mask on, why aren't you wearing a mask? And I started laughing. And the other people in the store were laughing with me, or laughing at me. And I just kept walking. I wanted to say, I tell you what, lady, mind your business, I'll mind mine. Why do you care what I'm doing to my body? If you got a mask on, what are you worried about? If I got a cold or a flu, whatever, you got a mask on, right? Aren't you protected, right? I mean, it's not like it could go in your ears or your eyeballs, right? So if I just totally obliviated the whole air in front of you and sneezed and I chewed and whatever else, so your eyes are not covered, so it's not going to enter your body through your eyes or whatever. Listen, I challenge anybody to show me tangible, not because of your masters, the government, or your gods or your rulers, whatever, tell you, you better do this. Because we tell you to. You know, I've watched a lot of news, I've watched a lot of videos, I've watched a lot of, and I've read in the newspapers, these people that have, you know, in the hospital, you know, you see this part of their head back, you don't see the front face, and you see these bags, there's supposedly bodies in them, but, you know, and let me tell you something, folks, I've known some people that said that their kids or their family folks had allergies. They go into the emergency room or they go into a walk-in clinic, and all of a sudden the nurse goes, oh, I can feel the temperature coming off your body. You're COVID-19. Wait a minute. I've had allergies my whole life, and they give me a prescription medication, I'm all good to go, I'm ready to go. Let's take a shower, slap on our makeup, our cologne, nice clothes, let's hit the boardwalk, let's go out and have a good time, let's go bowling or whatever. But now they're quarantine your butt in a room, you can't see your friends or family, and you get a toe tag on that says COVID-19. Where's all these numbers coming from? 200,000 plus people. You know, and I've been wanting to shoot a video so bad and about this, but I chose not to because I don't want to piss off people, you know, and I don't want people being, you know, offended. What if one of the people in this local area see me or see this and they see me out there and they want to start a bunch of drama with me because of my belief, my faith. So screw that. I want somebody to play me this video. I want to see this video where there's people that still exercise their liberties, their rights. For the government to tell me I got to close my business down that I've worked so hard for, and all you other folks out there that have spent your whole life, blood, sweat, and tears, man, to build your company, your business, to have them say, shut it down. How are you going to feed your kids, man? How are you going to buy your wife or girlfriend a Christmas gift? How are you going to take her out to eat somewhere and fine dining somewhere when they're all closed? We the people, how did we get here? I mean, how did it go from, you know, okay, China, you know, virus, okay, come over here to America, okay, folks, well, you know, we have survived for thousands of years. We have survived for thousands of years through all kinds of viruses and colds and all kinds of crap, and we get through it without shutting down human life as we know it, quarantining you into your house, telling you can't have more than 4 or 5 people on Thanksgiving Day or Christmas morning when all your families come together from all around the different states. Hell, they can't even fly in. When are you going to see this? When are you going to realize that, hey man, not only how do we get here, are we going to get it back? Listen, as a businessman, I know that when somebody puts that amount of money, trillions of dollars into an investment, whatever their product may be, they're not going to walk away from that investment. They're going to want to capitalize on that. They're going to want end results from that investment. This whole thing is an investment. You know, and whoever's in office, Trump or Biden, whatever, you know, them talking about, you know, in New York City, the governor saying shut down, quarantine all businesses, and you know, other states are following suit. You know, I see this mandation tearing us the fibers of who we are. Heck, we can't even vote. This whole voting election is a scam. And we're just going to sit here and take it. I mean, at what part of time have we decided? I had two uncles that fought for this country, that died in the war, in the military, for our liberties, for our rights, our freedoms. And the Constitution was built specifically for this, so we could fight back. People, if we could just wake up and realize what is going on, pull your head way out of the sand and look around you what's going on. They're not going to stop this stuff, man. You know, and they're doing fact checking on videos, and they're restraining our rights, our freedom of speech. We can't even say what we want. They're closing down churches. You know, it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. So, once again, guys and ghouls, how do we get to this point? How are we going to get away from this point? We're locked in. How are we going to get out of it? What do we say? Who do we say it to? And will they care? That is the reason why I'm shooting this video today. Because I've seen it. I've gone into places and I've seen people, have masks on, and they kind of eyeball. You know how they kind of look at you like a little bit up and down, whatever. And my wife and I walked into a store, and this is what really pissed me off. And my wife and I walked in the store. It's a grocery store. We walked into the grocery store. She went one way and I went the other way. I took a beeline for produce section, whatever, and she was coming around the backside, whatever. And we were separated for probably about 2-3 minutes, whatever. Next thing I know, my wife comes walking up. She goes, "Hey, this man just screamed at me." And I said, "What man? What are you talking about? What happened?" And she said, he screamed and said, "Put a mask on! Put a mask on!" I said, "What?" She goes, "Yeah." And it troubled her. It bothered her tremendous, and it bothered me. It pissed me off, man. So I'm looking for this cat. Like, where does Mad Cat go to, man? I want to see this. I want to confront this guy. So he was an older guy in his upper 50s, maybe early 60s, whatever. And he had a mask on, and he was kind of like, you could tell he was kind of looking inside of his eye, looking to see who this guy was, because he was eyeballing her. And he knew where her location was, and he was trying to get a pinpoint of where my location, or who I was. And I saw him. I come walking up to the side of him. I just kind of looked at him, and I just said, "You got a problem? If you got a problem, keep it to yourself. Don't approach my wife again." Are we clear on that? You mind your business, I mind my business. And he just kind of looked at me, like stunned, because that's what he did to my wife. Startled my wife, scared my wife. We're tearing each other apart, man. We have no faith, no trust in each other. We can't even go in public. And get this, folks, probably 90, if not 99.9% of all the people that are really freaking out are the elderly people. I've not seen one young person show his tail or her tail like this. I've not seen this happen. It's all the elderly folks that are really freaking out, man, because they believe their masters or their gods are telling them what to do. Please tell us what to do tomorrow. Should we do this? Should we do that? Open your eyes up, not down, up. Realize what is going on. Your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your nieces, whoever it may be fought for this country, and you're giving it back. Yes, I know the 80s call, they want their collar back. Tough. Can't have it. It's mine. So anyway, why are we the people so stupid and blind and dumb? Are we afraid to question? Are we afraid to ask questions to the wrong people, to the right people? Maybe that's what's wrong with us. We're not asking questions. You know, what you get a cold, you get a flu, and you ride it out, man. You ride the storm out. And this is why I honestly believe that if we pull together, if we come together in small steps or big steps, whatever, we can make this work. So what I want to say to you people is that if you have issues with your congressional, whatever it may be, then we can talk about this. We can work this out. So if you folks are as passionate about this as I am, communicate, drop a post. And I know I'm going to have some haters out there. I know there's going to be some people out there that think they know everything and they don't. But I can tell you this right now, folks. I don't know one person, not one individual, and I know a lot of people. I don't know one person that can legitimately prove this COVID-19 is killing these people. I just know what I've been hearing from certain doctors and nurses, the medical industry, and they're saying that there's bonuses being paid, all this crazy crap. The flu is the flu. Our president, Donald Trump, had that COVID-19. 2 days or 3 days later, he bounced back and says, I've never felt better. Our commander-in-chief, and you people are freaking out. Chasing us down the damn aisles and stores, eyeballing me, looking at me. Hell, if you want my phone number, if you think I'm cute, you think I'm good looking, you think I smell good, hell, just ask me. I probably won't give you my number, but you can ask. But to eyeball and stare at me is just so disrespectful and so stupid. There's been evidence, proven factual evidence, that there's been more people dying from drug overdose, alcoholism, suicide. But yet all of a sudden, when the government wants to shut us down, shut your business down, shut your church down. Now, depending on who you ask, I believe certain churches is a business. But anyway, they're just putting a thumb on you. They don't care that you can't feed your kids. They don't care that you can't pay your rent or your mortgage. They don't care about that. They just want sheep people. Sheeple. You know, I cannot stress to you enough how embarrassing, how almost borderline arrogance these people with these masks, and it's mostly elderly folks. And I was downtown, and I don't want to mention what part of town or what town I was actually in, but I was in a town, and I was going into a building, and I kid you not, there was 2 grown adults, full hazmat apparatus, booties on, like they were walking into a medical facility, a science laboratory, whatever. I'm talking from the booties up to the head covered up with a face mask on and a shield up and gloves on. And I was like watching a science fiction movie. And I'm like, people, have you lost your ever living mind? This is, you belong in these cattle fencing. You belong there because you're so stupid. Flu is it's a bacteria. You know, when you sneeze, all that bacteria and all those germs, all that stuff, you know, our bodies are designed to fight that stuff off. We have bacteria in our bodies, and we have that fight off all the bad stuff. So, you know, yes, we do get sick, but we survive. We bounce back like Donald Trump did, and his wife did, and his kid did. You know, so, you know, don't be afraid of a cold or a flu. Be more afraid of losing your rights in your constitutional. So, okay, so I wrote down something here I want to share with you. So we have these restrictions and we have these guidelines that, walking. I mean, they make these small businesses put signs on their doors: must wear mask, must wear mask. I walked into a store today. Matter of fact, I won't mention what store it is. And I walked into the store. It was a small store. It was a mom and pop little setup. And I just walked in and I wanted to meet the owner and I wanted to, basically shake hands, introduce myself, all that jazz. And that woman was absolutely petrified. Terrified in every way that you can imagine, terrified. Because I didn't have a mask on. And she had the mask on and I come walking the counter and she starts walking back. I mean, really, literally, I'm not exaggerating. She was walking backwards. She was scared to death. And I said, easy, Tiger, easy. I said, I just wanted to ask you a question and I'll be out of your way. That bothered me. And I'm seeing it more and more and more. And they're talking the second wave. People, if you don't wake up, let me tell you something, guys, it's going to be too damn late. Too late. All you people that want to believe in science and you want to believe in your government is your master, your designer, and your controller, whatever, you people need to wake up. Because by the time you realize that you could have woke up and do something or said something, it'll be too late. So, anyway, guys, do me a favor, like, subscribe, ring the bell for the next video. I've been kicking this video around for days now because I didn't know how to go about to write or talk. So I just pretty much let my gut talk and my mind and my heart and soul, because this has really bothered me, and it should be bothering you guys too. And for those of you guys looking for the government giving you handouts, come on, man, really? Get up off the couch, man. Quit playing the video games. Quit drinking down the 40s. Quit sucking down the weeds and the drugs. Let's get our asses back to work, man. Let's pull together. Unite. And we can conquer this stuff, man. We can beat this stuff. Wouldn't that be a hoot? So once again, guys, make sure you like.